I introduce to you today, ladies and gentlemen, none other than your next Minister of Parliament for Tobago West, Miss Shamfa Ashaki Cudjoe.
PNM coming. PNM coming. PNM coming.
I am Shamfa Ashaki Cudjoe of Church Street, Lower Bethel, Tobago, your candidate for Tobago West. I stand this evening under God's banner, ready to do His work. I stand this evening under the beautiful flag of the People's National Movement, ready to reunite, ready to rebuild, and ready to restore this nation. I am your representative, your voice, your champion, your servant, your next Member of Parliament for the Tobago West constituency. Brothers and sisters, I am humbled this evening by you coming out in your tens and in your thousands to give us your support and to make your statement. You could always count on Tobagonians to stand up and have their voices heard. You could always count on Tobagonians to stand up and be counted. You can always count on Tobagonians to be that voice of reasoning. We could always count on Tobagonians to show up and to show out. We can always count on you, my Tobagonians, to fight and defend to the very end. And it is in this same vein that my sister candidate, Ayanna Webster Roy, and I stand before you this evening, ready to fight, ready to defend, ready to serve, ready to represent. Brothers and sisters, we've waited 5 years. 5 long years we watched. 5 long years we waited. 5 long years we prayed, and in less than 5 weeks we would have our say. Scandal after scandal, mayhem after mayhem, lick by lick, blow by blow, we took it. What they didn't do to us, they forgot. And what they didn't do to us, we simply haven't found out yet. Brothers and sisters, from day one, this government has been a clear and present danger, more like a cancer, eating away at the heart and soul of our nation, suffocating our people and making a mockery of our great institutions, from the prisons to the police, from central bank to first citizens, from the Integrity Commission to the judiciary. Nothing and no one escaped their heavy hand, their vindictiveness, their cruelty, and their corrupt intentions. Here in Tobago, brothers and sisters, we can speak of our portion, because never before in our 35 years have we seen such blatant disregard for our people and such scant disrespect for the Tobago House of Assembly. You talk about wickedness, atrocities, and various inflictions. You name it, they could claim it. We suffered under the hands of Kamala and the UNC, aided and abetted by some of our own Tobagonian brothers and sisters who served as her minions. Their contributions were, yes, Kamala, when Kamala, where Kamala, consider it done, Madam Prime Minister. But like the strong Tobagonians we are, like the resilient people we are, we have stayed the course and we refused to lay down. You see, these attacks have not weakened us, but have strengthened our resolve. Strengthen our resolve to set the tone and to raise a standard. Strengthen our resolve to stand up for what is fair, reasonable, and just. Strengthen our resolve to promote equity and improve wealth distribution. Strengthen our resolve to achieve internal self-government and self-determination. Brothers and sisters, it is in this same spirit and in this same strength and resilience that I offer myself for service, because I believe that as a country, we can do so much better. So I invite you this evening to join in this vision. My vision is for a better and brighter country where we can maximize on all our resources and citizens can benefit from our national patrimony, a more diverse and robust economy, increased innovation and enhanced productivity, a total revision of all systems with an aim to achieve more transparency and accountability, social programs that reduce dependency and truly improve people's quality of life, self-reliance, sense of identity. Trinidad and Tobago, we can and we will do this. My vision for young people is that they be encouraged through policies and programs that identify and develop their skills from early, that our youth would lead the way in business development, innovation, and technology, that our youth would take their place as flag bearers and defenders of our democracy. Trinidad and Tobago, we can and we will do this. Brothers and sisters, my vision for Tobago is that we would recognize our true worth, play our position, and perform with distinction so that when internal self-government is achieved under this People's National Movement government, we would reap the full benefits and make life more valuable and more worthwhile to all Tobagonians. This is my vision, this is my mandate, and my commitment to all of you. My sister Ayanna Webster-Roy spoke about internal self-government. We will resolve this matter as it has been a major stumbling block to Tobago's holistic development. Brothers and sisters, some of our concerns include we need to resolve the issue of air and sea transportation, a long-standing problem that has been a hindrance to the daily lives of Tobagonians and our business operation, a major stumbling block for our tourism industry. Brothers and sisters, we in the People's National Movement, Ayanna Webster-Roy and I would help to resolve this long-standing issue of land titles and deed registration, a major impediment to land ownership, the real estate industry, and prevents average Tobagonians from access to opportunities, education, business development, and wealth generation. Trinidad and Tobago, we can and we will. And these are just a few of the issues with which we intend to treat and to which we will bring closure, because Tobago people and the people of Trinidad and Tobago deserve proper representation. It is central to our mandate and dear to our hearts. Brothers and sisters, Tobago deserves the best there is to offer. Tobago deserves to stand side by side with our Trinidad sister. Tobago deserves good leaders. Tobago deserves proper representation. And Ayanna Webster-Roy and Shamfa Cudjoe would do just that. So, brothers and sisters, this afternoon we stand, two young women of courage, commitment, compassion, and class, ready to serve, ready to fight, ready to defend, ready to represent. Now, you know, I heard some noise coming from some disorganized, unprepared, incompetent, untrustworthy, hodgepodge corner saying that we cannot send two little girls to Parliament because they're too young and they lack parliamentary experience. And Parliament is a place for big people. Brothers and sisters, yes, we are young, both under 35 years old. But isn't it time for the young people of this nation to get in the driver's seat of our nation's development? Yes, brothers and sisters, we are women, two women. And I think it's about time for us to show this nation woman power, PNM style. There will be no, I have been told. There will be no, I have been advised. There will be intelligent leadership and sensible representation. Now, brothers and sisters, regarding this talk about lack of parliamentary experience, who are you? Who are you to challenge anybody on parliamentary experience? When you and your Tobago colleagues spent 5 years being loyal to the UNC and Kamala, and all she give you is a Cobo sweat. Brothers and sisters, Market Square, you know what is a Cobo sweat? I played football with Compre in my advanced years in sixth form. And a Cudjoe sweat is a little play, a sympathy play that the coach would give you, a little 5 minutes of bare sympathy because you have no real significance or no real relevance to the game. A Cudjoe sweat. Now compare that to 5 years in the parliament, contributions to 81 bills and motions, membership on 3 parliamentary committees, and your claim to fame is a Cudjoe sweat. I suggest that you rethink that. Because as senior as they may be, and as experienced as they claim to be, they have done less than little to advance the Tobago agenda or to bring us side by side with our Trinidadian brothers and sisters. What they didn't do in 5 years, Shamfa, Cudjoe, and Ayanna Webster Roy would do, and much more. Brothers and sisters, this evening we stand before you not just red, but we stand before you ready. Supported by a slate of candidates of high esteem, academic achievement, professional experience, vigor, and drive. We stand before you this evening not just red, but ready. Supported by the Tobago Council, always leading the charge to defend Tobago and to champion Tobago's people's business. We stand before you not just red but ready, and a part of a great party, of an indefatigable record of developing this country. And last but not least, we stand on the shoulders of a great leader, a man of integrity, a defender, a visionary, Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley. Brothers and sisters, if Tobago East ever needed an Ayanna Webster Roy, that time is now. Brothers and sisters, if Tobago West ever needed a Shamfa Cudjoe, that time is now. Brothers and sisters, if Trinidad and Tobago ever needed a Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley, that time is now. And brothers and sisters, if Trinidad and Tobago ever needed a PNM to restore this country, that time is now. We would reunite our people. We would restore our institutions. We would make the hard decisions. We would rebuild this country. But brothers and sisters, can I tell you that we cannot do it alone? We need all hands on deck to save this great country. You must respond to this call of duty. We can't simply sit and watch and wait while they wreak havoc in this country. Tobago, if your country ever needed you, that time is now. So let it be known that we are red and we are ready. Let it be known that we are not intimidated by a party that has more flags than followers. Let it be known that we are not fazed by candidates who are prepared to lose their deposits for a second, third, fourth, and fifth time. Let it be known. We know that it wouldn't be easy, but we stand here red and ready. We expect them to continue with the lies and the rumors, but we would not be distracted and we would not be fooled. They duped us in 2010. You fooled us once, you wouldn't get the chance to fool us again. Let me tell you something. We took your money in 2013 and we would take your money again. We eating your food and we voting the PNM. So bring laptops, bring cell phones, bring hampers, pampers, and even strong drink. We put in the X by the Balizé when we dip our finger in the ink. So brothers and sisters, tell a neighbor, tell a friend, this time we're rolling with the PNM. So brothers and sisters, journey with us. Journey with us on this crusade to restore order, decency, and dignity to the affairs of this country. Be ready, be ready. We are taking back our country, one constituency at a time. Every seat matters. One red finger at a time, every vote counts. And on September 7th, when all is said and all is done, we've rescued Trinidad and Tobago and victory is won. We'll come back here in Market Square and lustily sing our song, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, and we shall prevail. I thank you.